What is up, guys? It's GuantanamoJ, your favorite Albion content producer, here today with a super special video. We finally broke the 100k subs mark and we are getting recognized all over America's server and beyond. In just the past month, in addition to the over 110,000 subscribers, we've achieved 1.1 million views and over 15,000 watch hours, which is just absolutely insane. I truly couldn't be more grateful for you guys, and in return, what we've unlocked is the ability to do voiceovers on our videos, which is live now, in addition to 90-day Albion Premium giveaway starting in July. That will be on a monthly recurrence, and Twitch streams starting July 20th, so keep a lookout for that channel drop. Super excited for that. I wish I was that handsome. That is my dog Genos and his brother Tama on the left there. They are the inspiration for my channel's avatar. But let's get through our weekly giveaway. So here we have our 8.3 item of choice winner, Emperor Mikhail. Congratulations, I will link up with you on Discord. But enough messing around, let's get to the video. Enjoy. Alright, we had so many high tier kills this week, it was hard to choose which ones to post, but let's start with the 7-4 Awakened Spear fight. He's running Mist Jacket, Cultist Cow, and has an Undead Cape on, so he's going to be good at brawling and also going to be hard to execute through the cape. There's an E into the Cultist Cow, and we're going to want to reflect that with our jacket. Thing is, I know that I can outpace this guy in terms of damage, but we're just going to make sure that when we do brawl, he doesn't outpace us in HP, so that way we can try to pop that cape. We're going to go ahead and purge those boots there, sprint after him, make sure we're using our W for damage control. We're going to go with an early execute here because it is pretty close in HP, and he does have the ability to use that E pretty strongly. I didn't notice that he E'd up to the corner upper left there, and then he's running back to the right now, so we're going to go ahead and just wait for our boots, chase after him on that. Alright, he's going to use some Cabbage Stew, which means his HP is obviously going to regenerate really fast. We're going to try to match it. I know I have him here on his cape, so I want to make sure that we don't reset the fight because I appreciate the position I'm in. I'm actually going to go ahead and pop Eel Stew back. He forgot to, or is just not paying attention, or is panicking. We're going to take advantage of that. Let's go full brawl. We know we can win this at this point, even at a slight HP disadvantage. We're going to fight through the Cultist just on some big damage pops. And again, the mist is ticking down, so I'm not going to let this guy go. I really love this kill. He's going to pop our cape there. We have full stacks on the prowling, so we're going to make sure we keep in pursuit here. I probably should have popped earlier to go for the execute, but I was playing it a little bit safe. Definitely seeing the nerves playing in the big fight there. Some adrenaline rushing. We're going to go through. He's going to dodge that 3Q with a solid E out of the way, but then we're just going to go ahead and finish him pretty easy. This mob actually could have killed me and made me lose my kill here, but we just couldn't risk it with time, and we're going to fight through that, and excellent trash rate here. Spear has some excellent stats on HP, CDs, and ability damage, and I want to play more Spear, so we're going to keep that. And then here we encounter a 6'4", 8'3", running a mage robe. Actually, I haven't really seen that before, but we know his defense is going to be nearly 0, so we're going to take advantage of that and brawl really hard. There he goes and pops his reflect on the jacket there. We're just going to brawl through it, to be honest. We have our jacket. We're going to reflect him when the time is right. So we are outpacing right now. In terms of damage, we have all of our cooldowns looking good. Go ahead and pop the jacket there. He doesn't have his jacket, so really we're just going to go straight into the execute and no defense, so definitely going to pop through the cape. Tough trash rate, but we got the weapon, had great stats. I am a prowling main, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that in the bank. Alright, this is actually my favorite clip of the whole video. This guy wanted to do a 1v1, high stakes, 8-4 across the board. He's running an 8-4, excellent weapon. I'm running a 7-4 MP, prowling. And the reason I love this clip, you'll see here coming up shortly, is because he actually ends up pulling one of the dirtiest moves I've seen in a 1v1 start. So here, we'll check it out here. Alright, so I typically don't pre-stack on any fight, prowling or otherwise, just because I like to be honorable. I like a good challenge. He's fully pre-stacked. I'm not too worried about it. But then, all of a sudden, I hear his boot sprint. I think it's a misclick, so I'm just going to wait for him to do CDs. Transfers to prowling right there. Immediately goes for an execute. I'm kind of panicking in the moment. Jump away. Immediately start running. I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, this guy is just absolutely trying to scam me out of this weapon. We're going to have to make a comeback here. So I actually was thinking about escaping, but I was like, hold on. I'm in Pure Mist. He's not in Pure Mist. That's an advantage there. I have my jacket. We're going to go for it. So he goes for the execute again. I pop the jacket. So he now still has his jacket. We're going to have to hit him with an execute in his Panther form. He's going for it. We're going to hit him with the W on prowling. There we go. Boom, 3 Qs. He's in his jacket now, right? We popped his cape. We know he's using that jacket to protect himself. He's slowed down by it, so we're going to go ahead and save our boots, chase him down, and in the moment of the sweetest karma, hit him with that executing W, walk away, no look. And the trash rate was just absolutely immaculate. We got the jacket, and more importantly, the weapon, which had max stats, so incredible win there. And you already know I chirped him hard in the DMs after that. So here we have a Deathgiver's 8.3 OC matchup, 8.4 equivalent. Here we go. In typical DG fashion, he's opening it up with some stacks, looking to obviously get that instant cooldown on that E. He got it. I know we can definitely outbrawl, no question. We're going to go ahead and miss a W there. He did miss a stack, though. I want to go for it. Time's running out on the miss. This guy had been running quite a bit right before this. Got our potion back in a second, so we're going to still go for it. A little bit of space here. He missed a stack there. He has no stacks. We're going to go run after him. He turned back, wanting to hit me with an E in my Panther form. We know my defense is down. We're going to go ahead and continue this. Lots of trading here, lots of walking. Alright, he turns back, opens up with an E, pop the potion, goes for another Q stack. We're going to hit him with a pounce W, go for an early execute. He popped his mercenary jacket to heal. I purged it. He doesn't have an undead cape on, so I'm not worried about executing through a cape here. Reflect some of his brawl. He's coming back at me. He's setting up for a double E execute with a stalker helm. We're going to eat that because of our jacket. High defense there. We're going to pounce on him with the W and finish him off with an auto swipe. Easy money. Good trash rate, and on to the next fight. This clip was pretty wild. We have a 7-2, 8-1 light crossbow. We're going to go for a quick catch and kill. Pounce on him there. Dismount. Easy brawl. Not worried. IP diff. Purge his boots. and we're gonna get the kill there. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, corner of the screen, 7-3. Prowling comes in, OCs to 8-3, hits me with the cultist cow. I'm down a little on HP, got my potion. Obviously gonna take this fight, I want the kill. Gonna reflect some of his burst damage with my jacket. Make sure we're getting that auto attack damage between his CDs in his human form. And we are going for the execute. He has this jacket, smart guy, so we have no choice but to pop the cape, but we got that foresight, hit him with the W while he's in his cape, get the kill, and trash rate is absolutely horrible, per usual. I'm going to take that loot and take the loot of the initial 7.2, 6.3 kill. On to the next one. And here we have a 5-4 awakened 8-3 astral staff. And he's using Duskweaver boots, a Mistwalker hood, and Cultist robe for healing to avoid execution, and then the boots will take him like back to the previous position he was at when he used them. I've honestly never played against this build, like this specific build. Super interesting. Will be a really weird 1v1, but he really wanted this fight, so I thought, why not? We win those. Let's see what happens. So he's opening up with some Qs. I'm going to want to get in close because of the range he's using. So I go for a swipe. He goes for the W, teleport immediately into the E. I do have a great jacket to counter it, but not all of it. Wow, that E actually hits really hard going into my pounce. There he goes, using the boots, and I know he's going to transport back to that starting point if he wants to. Alright, so it broke. He's going into another teleport. We're going to go for an execute while we have the chance, but he has that helm. Totally forgot about that. We're just going to wait patiently, slow him down, and kill him once that's done. This clip is actually nothing special. We have an 8-0 nature staff with some 7-3 and 7-2 gear. I just thought it was hilarious how this one went down. So he's fighting a spider that I was tracking on the map. It actually freezes him when he hits his invisibility, which is wild. I know where he is. I hit him out of the invisibility. Go for the execute here. Nothing crazy. Goes into his jacket and I actually hit him. And the spider. Finish off the fight with the spider and get some sick loot there. Alright, really proud of this one. We have Tomovin, a notorious Froststaff player. He's in 6-4, Awakened, 8-3, and I have released videos fighting some of the most notorious Froststaffs on America's server, including Excel and Tomovin, so this is kind of one to close it out here. I haven't won a huge 1v1 versus him before, so let's see how we do it. As we know, fights with kite builds can be super long. There's a lot of give and take. They expect you to chase. Typically, if you give into that too much, that's how you lose. So we're going to create space when we can. Make sure that we're positioned well to fight. And here is where we turn back to take him on here shortly. One more popping of boots. And then we're going to go into our prowling form, use our invis, pop back on him with a W. And then I'm setting up for my infamous counter of the Froststaff with the teleport using the Q scan ability in the Panther form. So here we go. We have our stacks. Boom, W. He transports using his E at the same time. We hit him with the 3Q and immediately kill him. Unbelievably good trash rate here, and we were able to sell the weapon back for a tidy profit. On to the next fight. Here we go. So I don't usually post 7-2, 6-3 kills, just because there are usually too many of them, and they're not high quality enough, but this one takes a pretty wild turn. So very, very smart play by this guy. He pops his mercenary jacket to heal while I'm going through my execute, and then uses his E there, as you see, but I clearly didn't see when I was fighting him, to escape. I see him out of the corner of my eye on the map. Just as I'm finishing the chase down, my kill gets ratted actually by a 5-4 awakened 8-2 bloodletter, and all of a sudden this turns into a high stakes catch and kill, which I definitely want to get. So we go ahead and purge his boots. I chase after him. He is not getting away with my loot, and more importantly, not getting away with his loot. And so I'm timing my damage, hit him with the pounce W, and perfect timing 3Q into his cape. Boom, the weapon survives. We get some of the A2 loot and got back some of our other loot from the other kill. Good fight. And here we have a 6-4, 8-3/7-3 actual Frost Staff, right? The other Frost that we were fighting, like Halavan, was actually the Chill Howl. So this one is going to have the E that kind of blows that cone of wind at you and traps you for a little bit, especially during like a prowling pounce. It's good counter there. And this is pretty funny. We actually had like a bunch of resets before this, so I am here in the video actually looking at like that Tether W to be used for the first time. I've never used this like in Open Mist or in a 1v1, and I'm like, we got to implement this. There's no chance I'm going to catch him. He is way too good at kiting me during this fight, so I'm going to have to try this out, see if we can use it to kill him. We are deep in this mist timing, so have to be aware of that, and you'll see that countdown clock start soon. Here we go. And I'm like previewing it right there, seeing if it's something I could just throw out, like the dagger W in a direction, or if I have to like hit scan it. Alright, so he uses his teleport, which means that my pounce is like one stack above his in terms of mobility, but I know the second I pop my boots, he's going to start sprinting in the other direction. I'm not going to be able to purge them. So, playing the slow game. And there's our first tether. Ooh, okay, I like this. We're going to use that as a stack of mobility against him. I think I'm kind of learning how it works, learning the mechanics of it, but here we go. Kind of baiting him, keeping the HP close, making it seem like it's anyone's fight. Here, we almost had the execute opportunity. He immediately sprints away out of no boots. He does come back, so we're going to keep pursuing, keep it close. And yet another great dodge by him. I have no boots, so my only opportunity is to pursue, go for the kill somehow. My tether does not go through his E, which I had no idea was a possibility, so I'm going to go ahead and pull back for the first time this entire fight. And I have successfully been textbook kited, so I'm going to use my jacket to survive. And it does a really good job of guessing my direction. I try to sprint away, use a little bit of the speed boost from the Panther, and I'm going to use my invis a little bit to try to walk away from him. He knows exactly where I'm going, so he's going to catch up to me with that unbelievable cooldown rate. Got very lucky here within inches of being finished. We are doing a lot of just small trades here. I try to use my tether right here. in an attempt to get close to him. Immediately blocked by that tree stump when I tried to pull for it, which is hilarious. Little head shake there to make him think he's done it, but we're saving our potion to bait, keep the fight close, so we pop that when he uses boots, knowing that we might have an opportunity to keep it close. I have my boots back, we use a tether, and of course he has the invis ready to go. We're going to keep close, see where he pops up. There he is. Immediately use the E on my boots, so unfortunate, and teleports away. We're going to pounce, we got the pounce. Here we go, boom, go for the finish. Oh my god, somehow the Q missed. Where could he have gone? I tether on a mob by accident. I see his Q break through his invis. Now it's just a chase down, but he has all the CDs in the world. What's going to happen here? Here we go, a curse of mobile. I hit tether. It accidentally hits a mob because of the auto-targeting that happens sometime. We use our boots. He obviously has his boots because his CDs are just so much better than ours. And he was baiting with a potion for his invis as well, so well played on that. And I know I have my cape, so I'm going to go ahead and let him pop it and use the opportunity to try to execute him. He sees the Q stacking and teleports away. Just unbelievably good plays by this guy. At the end, my bleed damage from auto attacks kills him, and we finally got the kill. Amazing trash rate. I ended up selling the weapon back to him, and he was a big fan, which is awesome. Here we have a 6-3 partially MP fist that really wanted to fight. Somehow, Fists of Avalon actually have decent counters to prowlings, but not when there's this much of an IP difference. So really just a catch and kill. I'll let you guys enjoy this one. And we're going to finish this one up pretty quick. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really excited for the developments to come. Lots in the pipeline. You'll see another video coming out next week, and let's continue to grow together. Thanks all.